Animals do not farm, yet they get to eat. Humans farm, yet we starve. You're welcome, viewers. Today we're having a break with the Quran. We are resuming the tablets. And here, a fresh love and life. Love is a fresh love and life. Unfortunately, Alaji Kokode is not being featured here either. Fake allergy. He's not an allergy. Allergy Kokode, I tell you, I bet you are not an allergy. You are not even a Muslim. Mm. If you challenge me, come out and let's talk. Mm. You are not an allergy. You are not even a Muslim. Mm. Uh, so let me show you the cover page again. The title is Dog Shoots Man. Dog shoots man with a gun. Dog shoots man with a gun. Then the Holy Spirit, the Holy Scripture, the Jesus died. I love it. It's eye-opening. Mm. Then the God dog shoots man. That read this mysterious story on page 2. We shall go there certainly, as long as there is oxygen left. Even if it's 10 minutes oxygen, may God forgive me. Love for us to breathe, and we shall go there, God willing. You see the picture of the dog. Very curious looking dog. Then, pastor's agent confesses. We faked miracle healings. Oh yeah, it's been there a long time. We faked miracle healings. It's under there. Let's go to page 2. This is page 2, and this is page 3. Now, page 2. That's the story. Dog shoots man. We shall go there. Then, man, stroke you, manager, denies allegation. Student tests condoms. Dog donates blood. Yes, another. No, it's a question mark. Dog donates blood is a question mark at the bottom of the page. Dog donates blood. Where my finger is. It's a question. It's a question. The other is not a question, but a statement. Then, pastor's agent confesses. Okay, that's the story talked about on the cover page. Then, goat eats 2,000 cedis. 2,000 cedis. I don't know its worth in dollars now. In those days, sorry. Now, that's page 3. Page 2. Listen to ghosts speak, says Filipino bishop. Listen to ghosts. Ghost. Listen to ghosts speak, says Filipino bishop. Where my finger is. Listen to ghosts speak. That's Filipino. Says Filipino bishop. We go to page 4. Social news. Travel and see. Birthday madness. National service palaver. Burgers are trying out there. Burgers, I think they refer to people who travel abroad from Africa here, from Ghana in particular. We call them burger. When you come from abroad, they say burger, burger. Then your head is filled with sweetness. Okay, which is the true religion? Then page the National Service Palaver here. Page 5, Religious Corner. The Jesus died. The platform of righteousness. Uh, Let me just read a bit of it. In 1996, Pope John Paul endorsed the theory of evolution, stating that man evolved from some form other than human. This is this is alleged to have been said by a pope, not anybody but a pope. Uh, Page 6, letters to the editor. Ghanaians need moral courage. It's marks of shameless opportunism, the madness on our roads. The media is breeding immorality. The media is breeding immorality. And this is this Ghana's World Cup chance. Why not form cooperatives? That is page 6. We go to page 7. Black Hammer seals an escape deal. The new miniseries, The Adventures of the Archbishop. We go to page 8. Men men confess the dirty things they do to girls. We shall certainly go there. Hmm? Men confess the dirty things they do to girls. I believe ears are open wide to hear that. Hmm? Then he forced the maid to stoop for sex. Oh my God. I don't know if this is a series of stories or so. Okay. Now, page 9, if I'm right. No, that is page 9. We go to page 10. Health, health, health. Our survival tips. A doctor recovery. A doctor's recovery. Second part. We go to page 11. Greetings from me to you. Then, I want a pen pal. That era is past. Now, no pen pals. You go to YouTube or you go to the internet, sorry, and you get your friends, male and females, even wives and husbands, direct. Feely, feely, you see them, they see you. They hear your voice, you hear their voices. Africanism, page 12. The universal law of karma is destroying the iron white race. We've read this before, but I think this is a story, second part of it, or another part of it. The paper is Life and Love, like you see, and the edition, the date, November 3rd to 9, 2002. The dilemma of the maidservant. The maidservant off to Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, Ghana's next neighbor. Then, addition, editorial. Don't pay lazy teachers. Don't pay lazy teachers. We go to page 14. They hate me for my tribe. Then, the MD is flirting with my mother. Kai. So, what can you do? Can you talk to your mother? The MD is flirting with my mother. So, I think you should just talk to your mother instead of coming to the tabloid with it. Hmm? I think that's the way the MD will stop, or your mother will stop. Is it your mother flirting with the MD, or the MD flirting with her? It takes two to tango. Hmm? Who wrote it? He didn't write the name. Worried girl. It's a girl. Worried girl. Accra. We've never had sex. Only married men propose to me. Worried girl. It's disturbing. If you're a girl, you are not married, you want a husband, and married men, and only married men keep proposing to you. You know, it's worrisome. She has a point. Hmm? She has a point. Uh, Sex is good for every woman's success. Kai! There is truth in it. Is there? Viewers. So I hope we will listen to it. If your birthday is this month, Last page is about games. Kamkotoko, upstage hearts. Then uh, Grubella is now a free man. Okay, let's see where how the dog shot the owner. I think that's the owner. Page uh, page 2. Uh, Dog shoots man. Pheasant season took so ugly turn. Pheasant is spelled Phea. Pheasant is pheasant. Pheasant is spelled Pheasant. Pheasant season took an ugly turn for my Clemure, when he was shot by Sonny, his English setter pup. So the dog is called Sonny. The puppy knew something was very wrong when Miro dropped to the ground with blood spurting from his ankle. Sonny just laid by my side. Miro said, that's the owner. He knew something was bad. Paragraph. Miro, 42, was hunting in western South Dakota on the first day of the season last Saturday. He said he was lining up a photo of the 7 birds his hunting party shot in the first hour. A loaded 12 gauge shotgun lay on the ground near the frisky dog. He stepped on the gun, that's the dog. He stepped on the gun and it went off. Murray said, at first, I didn't know what happened. I got that blinding flash of pain and I sat down. Blood was pumping out of my ankle. His brother-in-law, his brother-in-law, Chuck Newston of Woodbury, quickly tied a tourniquet above Murray's right boot. Above Murray's right boot. The third member of the hunting party was Murray's father, also Michael of the Richmond of New Richmond, WIS. My dad's my dad's 75, Murray said. He was white as a ghost. The three men he was white as a ghost. The three men climbed into their truck and drove to a relative's house. A half hour later, an ambulance took Murray to a nearby hospital. Took Murray to a nearby hospital. After 15 stitches and a right after 15 stitches and a night in the hospital, Murray is on course for a complete recovery. It was the most bizarre thing that has ever happened to me, he said. Murray admits there is a certain amount of, of notoriety that goes along with getting shot by your dog. Yes. That's the hard part. Paragraph. That's the hard part. Talking to people because you feel like such a fool, he said. So this is a warning to hunters. As soon as you get home from your hunting spree, make sure you off your gun. Hmm? Make sure your gun is not on. Whatever be the case, whoever you are with in the house, whether a child or anything, clock your gun. Okay, Man U manager denies allegation. Man U is spelled man, then I hyphen U. Manchester United manager Sir Alex Ferguson has denied an allegation that he indecently assaulted a woman in South Africa. Oh, this assault, male, female affair, male, female affair in South Africa. The complaint was filed with Cape Town police following an alleged incident in a car in a car at 0300 BST on Friday. Ferguson 60, he must be a very strong man. Ferguson 60 has been in South Africa to inspire the possibility, to explore the possibility of Manchester United linking up with the Cape Town Football Academy. So I think, okay, profile Sir Alex Ferguson. Ferguson's legal representative, Alex Abram, Alex Abrum, Alex Alex Abecumbie told BBC, told, told BBC News 24, there is an allegation that Sir Alex touched a female on the leg. Abba, touching a female on the leg only. Abba. Okay. But Sir Alex denies any impropriety. He is most upset and very concerned that his family and Manchester United have to get embroiled in this. I think this was just done to tarnish his image. I think so. Okay. Uh, Superintendent Nina Kersen, spokesman for the South African Police of the of the macro of the macropole of sorry of West Metropole said told BBC of West Metropole told BBC Sport outline into brackets an officer will take the necessary statements from the people over the weekend. Over the weekend. Therefore, Toswell Papi, appointed on Saturday to represent Ferguson, said he hoped the Director of Public Prosecutions could clear the matter up by the end of Saturday. No travel restrictions. Ferguson is scheduled to return to England on Sunday. Paragraph. Hopefully, we will be able to receive an outcome during the course of the day, Papier said. Papier said Ferguson was obviously perturbed as a result of these allegations, but was containing his official duties as normal. But he added that no travel restrictions had been placed on the Manchester United manager. On Saturday, Ferguson was due to in, was due to attend official engagements at the University of Pretoria. Okay, students test condom. I don't know if we should read it. Okay, let's see. British students are being recruited to test condoms, rating them for their pleasure, comfort, and performance qualities. Oh my God. The 100 to 150, 100 successful job applicants will be paid £100. That's $155 in brackets per academic term as the road tests a range of condoms from German manufacturer Condoni. The manufacturer is called Condomi. They make condoms and they are called Condomi or Condomi, I don't know. All right. Uh, the condom testers will be asked to give a pleasure rating. Oh my God. I don't know if it makes sense. Condom or no condom, the pleasure is there. I don't think the pleasure changes. Eh? Okay, let's repeat that. Uh, the condom testers will be asked to give a pleasure rating. They will not be asked to test quality dash hyphen that has already been done. Condoms condoms marketing inverted comma condoms inverted condom inverted sorry condomies, that's the companies. Condomies marketing manager in Britain, Victoria Wells, told Reuters on Thursday. Test results will be fed. Test results will be fed back to our research and development department, and they hope that the students who participate will will both enjoy the testing and the money and give us a frank response which we can use for product development. Well said. It's even a woman. She said adverts it's a woman. She said adverts had been placed in a number of student publications and will run on several uh, students and several students radio stations from October 25. Uh, would-be testers will be asked to fill in an application available online at www.condom.co.uk. Among the voluntary questions asked of candidates will be how many partners they have had, how often they have sex, and how long it lasts. Hmm. With the option to tick various uh, boxes from in inverted commas, double inverted commas, marked from under over animals and sorry under over minute sorry under 1 minute, sorry, marked under 1 minute to one marked one to one marked 15 to two, so 1.5 to one marked 1.5 to 2 hours. Sorry for bad reading. Uh, okay. Then the next story is dog donates blood. It's a question. Dog donates blood. Sport, comma, and an energetic English Springer Spaniel bounced onto the University of Pennsylvania canine blood mobile, his ears flopping. I think that's the dog. His ears flopping. Like like Pavlov's dogs, like Pavlov's dogs, experience had taught him to expect a treat, and he was already looking for it. I swear he knows, inverted commas, said said Elaine Gorman, who brought sport to the blood drive at a school in Bucks County, about 40 miles from Philadelphia. He sees the bus and he sees the bus and he knows he's going to get a treat. The dog only the dog only blood mobile is the only one of its kind in the country. Officials at the Penn's School of Veterinary Medicine believe the white bus travels to blood drives organized by breeders, dog clubs, veterinarians, veterinarians, and others in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, comma, Delaware, and Maryland to collect blood for its well-known veterinary hospital. We can't ask the dog for the donation, but we most certainly will not will not force any dog to donate blood, said its uh, said Gija, sorry if I'm not calling the name right, says El Gija, head of the veterinary school's transformation head of the veterinary school's transfusion medical program. In other words, these dogs are tempered, good tempered dogs that are not stressed by the procedure. Paragraph. Sports, comma, who made ninth visit to the pen animal blood mobile on Tuesday, didn't seem stressed as he lay on a metal table, so a veterinary technician could shave a patch of his silky fur and draw a pint of blood from a jugular vein. The number of pets donating blood has increased. The number of pets donating blood has increased, but transfusions also are on the rise, partly because more people are opting to have their dogs undergo life's uh, life-saving surgery, and when the headset, a veterinary technician said when the headset, sorry, said when the headset, a veterinary technician. It's a long story. I think we should stop there. Mm? I think we should stop there. It's a long story, and unfortunately, my reading is also poor. So I think we should stop there. Okay, let's go to FBI arrest bank robber. Below my fingers, SBI arrest bank robber. I don't know. Those of you in the Western countries may know them, those in the pictures. The FBI arrested a postal worker believed to be the Raffichak bandit responsible for 27 bank robberies in 5 states since 1998. Gazi, Gazi Williams, 30, of East Orange, was taken into custody Wednesday at a restaurant where he had come to pick up an order. The puffy chick, oh yes, I think he's the one to the right of the, on the right of the pressman. Hmm? The puffy, sorry, the puffy check bandit, the puffy check bandit got his nickname because he held air in his cheeks. Because he held air in his cheeks as he robbed banks. He held her in his cheeks as he robbed banks. FBI Special Agent Carrie Bresky said. Williams's face appeared normal Thursday in his as appeared normal Thursday in his first court appearance, during which he was ordered held without trial. During which he was ordered held without trial. The bandit, who was profiled on the television show, um, and the television show America's Most Wanted, America's Most Wanted last year, passed tellers, notes threatening to shoot people, and showed what appeared to be a weapon in some robberies. Basically said, or I can't call the name well, but I think it's Brzezinski said the FBI matched fingerprints from demand notes to Williams fingerprints from a 1997 misdemeanor arrest. Brzezinski said authorities allege Williams stole more than $100,000 in the robberies, which took place between September 1998 and June 2000, except for one in 2002. Except for one in 2001. Uh, Einstein, no, 18 of the 20, 18 of the 27 robberies were in New Jersey. The others were in Maryland, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Virginia, Brzezinski's and Virginia Brzezinski, who once headed the FBI's bank robbery unit, said she could recall only a few robberies responsible for more holdings. A message left with Williams' public defender, K. Anthony Thomas, was was not immediately returned Thursday evening. It's also a long story. I think we should stop there. It's also a long story, and I apologize. My reading has been rather poor. Pastor's agent confesses. Yes, I think the writings. Uh, I think the writing here is bigger. Okay, pastor's. That's page 3. Pastor's agent confesses. A pastor's agent who has assisted at least two Ghanaian pastors to fake miracle healings to boost church membership, has told our favorite Love and Life the conspiratorial role he has played in deceiving those in search of salvation. So these activities, the activities of these fake pastors started long time ago. It's been there. It's not today. They are today on television, deceiving people, doing miracles that no human being should be able to do, performing miracles that no human being should be able to perform. Pleading anonymity, the agent, who was far from being economical with the truth, said, I love that, who was far from being economical with the truth, said he and one other agent were the brains behind astronomical success of one Accra-based church, name withheld. He said they assisted the pastor to perform miracles. One popular miracle they faked was dubbed white handkerchiefs bread. Mm. The agent said he often bought butter bread, craftily removed the mass of the loaf from the inside, and stuffed it with 10 white lavender doused handkerchiefs. The loaf of bread will then be lodged with a strategically placed bread seller, he said. Look at that. Eh? The strategically uh, placed bread seller, he said. During the miracle, during the miracle working time, the pastor would pray and declare that he was going to conjure 10 white handkerchiefs, which would bring good luck to those who possess them. Hmm. He said the pastor would then ask anyone in the congregation to volunteer to buy a loaf of bread outside. Many hands of volunteers will be raised, but the person the pastor would choose will be one of his agents. In other words, a fellow conspirator. Oh, what kind of wealth is this? Hmm? A fellow conspirator. Yes, I remember reading the story. I remember reading the story. Okay, the fellow, uh, the fellow will go and buy the stuffed loaf from the seller and hand it over to the pastor, complete with light polythene around it. The loaf is so carefully stuffed that no one can ever realize it. No can ever realize it's been tampered with. The pastor then chants some meaningless words and calls another volunteer to come and break the bread open. Lo and behold, out of, lo and behold, out falls lavender scented white handkerchiefs from heaven. Oh my God. Hmm. God is so kind, and patient to be watching all these things. Hmm. If human being were God, I tell you, everybody in the world would have been gone. Hmm. Mhm. Break the bread open, lo and behold, out falls lavender vended white handkerchiefs from heaven. The crowd usually goes frantic, praising God for his wonder. Oh my God. Let me read that. The crowd usually goes frantic, praising God for his wonders. He said, the handkerchiefs are auctioned for huge sums. For huge sums, let me add, of money. Let me add, no, you just said for him, huge sums, full stop. So I say for huge sums of money. Mm. Uh, uh, he said, with miracle healings, honest, well-known people are heavily bribed to to pretend to be sick. Oh my God. Hmm? Honest, well-known people are heavily bribed to pretend to be sick. They may fake waist problems, knee pains, stomach ulcers, diabetes, hypertension, or any other ailment, even stroke. Then, during healing crusade, the sick are brought with clutches, wheelchairs, walking sticks. Some are carried, some are carried to the healing grounds. God has patience, a lot of patience. And I love the Muslim saying, Allahu Akbar, God is great. If not great God, who will tolerate all these things, all this nonsense? They are doing this and He's watching. He knows our life is but like a minute to Him. You do all this, He's watching you. You think you are living 100 years. He thinks your life will only last about 1 minute. And that's why He keeps quiet at us. Okay. Uh, Carried to the healing grounds. After the pastor has prayed, the bribed pretenders come out and claim that they have been healed and testify to it. These pastors, they are taking a very risky job. How would a normal person do this? How can your agents be loyal to you throughout the whole of your life? By all means, one day they will come out. So I don't know how sensible they are. Hmm? By all means, they will come out one day, as these ones are coming out. After the pastor has prayed, the bride pretenders come out and claim that they have been healed and testify to it. Having received part payment, they go home and await the arrears due them, and they are paid. Otherwise, they will reveal the trick. And he must pay the arrears. He must pay fully. You can expect what will happen if he doesn't pay fully. Mm? Oh, reveal the trick. Paragraph. The agent said others in the congregation who have not been bribed also come on stage to claim they have been healed, but theirs is merely psychological. After the so called powerful prayers, their faith acts on their minds and they may be healed or feel they are healed and also come out to testify. They go back home only to realize that they have not been healed after all. The pastor's agent said the church's membership shot up astronomically with his help. But he later decided to leave the church because he realized he was sinning against God by deceiving his people. Oh my God. As if all the healings going on are fake, he said, some are not fake, but some definitely are. He also said, some pastors have been using various tricks to blackmail their rich members. One popular method they use is to put fear into their target. The agent also described how he helped some Azan pastors. Azan means tricky, dishonest. Azan means tricky. So Azan is in inverted commas. The agent also described how he helped some Azan pastors to invoke Mami water, known in the English language as mermaid. Stay tuned for more on the scenes of some Ghanaian pastors and their Nigerian counterparts. Oh, yes, you can believe me, Nigerians are involved. Eh? You can believe me, Nigerians are involved. Mm? This thing has been happening in Nigeria. Anything that happens in Nigeria is transported to Ghana. Mm? Most of the evil deeds in this country have been transported from Nigeria by Nigerians to Ghana or by Ghanaians from Nigeria to Ghana. Mm? We Ghanaians didn't know all these things. Mm? Uh, okay, viewers, listeners, time will be against us. We will stop and continue. I hope to read most of these stories for our consumption, for our enjoyment. Uh, Pardon me, sometimes I don't perform well when I'm reading. It's one of those things. May God bless you. Thank you very much. Ilalika Iba.